Portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by travel expert Kathy Kennedy. Alaska has so many great sights to see and experience, and our travel expert Kathy Kennedy can help you experience Alaska. And she joins us this morning with some great information about a dream vacation to America's 49th state. How you doing?
I'm great.
Oh,
I'm doing
good.
great. Just don't cut.
Just don't. Well,
yeah, don't look at that.
Just a small injury, taking care of it. But
Yeah.
let's don't focus on that. Let's focus on Alaska because you got some great deals coming up.
You know, I am getting so many calls. Usually the calls for Alaska comes a little later in the year, but I'm
Right.
getting so many calls early. And Alaska is just, there's so many parts to it. So people dream of Alaska. Of course, it's one of my favorite. But what we want to do is educate people on all the different angles of Alaska. You can see it by cruise.
Right.
You can go tour by land. You can do it by rail. You can do a combination of that. So what we wanted to do, I got with Royal Caribbean, my friend Michelle Leto.
Who's been here many times.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. She's going to be coming in and we're going to do a special show. And it's really all about educating anybody that is interested in going to Alaska
Right.
about how they can best get the best for the buck.
Right.
You know, because it's not exactly inexpensive to go to Alaska,
Right.
but there's certain things some people love to see the scenery, you know, with the glaciers and the mountains and the fjords. It's
Yeah,
just,
we're looking at some of that right now.
it is
so.
just gorgeous. Then some people like the animals.
Right.
Obviously, that was me doing a little dog sledding up on Mendenhall Glacier. Yeah, I'm petting the pups right there. So it depends on what everybody really wants to experience. And by having the knowledge of Alaska, they're going to be able to make a better vacation decision. So.
And you're going to give them an opportunity to get that knowledge coming up in the middle part of October.
Yes, so pencil this in, guys.
Okay.
It's going to be October the 15th. So October the 15th. Yes, that is a Saturday. Everybody
Yes.
goes, Kathy, do you know what day that is? It is a Saturday, and the reason for it, and you and I were just talking, you know, Alaska is now all about family.
Right.
In fact, I can tell you right now, I know of 2 groups that is bringing multi-generational families up for, you know, like some monumental birthdays and anniversaries and graduation. So it's really about the family. By having it on a Saturday, then the family members can come and different people that maybe are working through the week. So it's going to be all information. Obviously, we're going to have some show specials.
Right.
We'll have free refreshments. We're going to have prizes. It's just going to be a lot of fun. And you promise you will know more about Alaska than you ever did before you come.
It's going to be October the 15th, 1 p.m., right there at the Kingsport Press room, right there next to the Food City in downtown Kingsport.
Yes, so it's going to start at 1 o'clock, okay? So don't miss it. You want
Right,
to be
you wanna
there,
be there at the beginning,
at
yes.
the beginning. And then the other thing is if the press room in Kingsport, you know, you've got Food
Yes.
City.
It's on the back side.
Drive around to the back.
Yes.
So drive around to the back, guys, and it's Food City. It's a meeting center.
Yes.
Food City does wonderful catering for me. So yes, October the 15th, all about Alaska.
When we talk about Alaska, you were mentioning that you can do those combos, and I think if I was going to set up an Alaska trip for me, I would want to do like cruising and rail. I want to be able to get on the land some. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's so many parts of Alaska that is just, as I put it, God touched it, man hasn't messed it up
Right.
yet. And that's what you get with the rail, because you're able to get in some of those beautiful
Yes.
parts of the country, and you've got this beautiful glass dome that you
man.
can view all that. And of course, Mount Denali,
Oh, right.
you know, hopefully is showing himself. That depends if you're there
Weather,
or not.
yes.
But he actually has double peaks on the north side versus on the south side, so you get to see all that you typically wouldn't. But then again, on the cruise,
Right.
you get into that fjord, into that glacier. And I'll tell you what, to actually get up close and hear the glacier calving,
Right.
I mean, calving is like when the ice is
fall,
breaking
yes.
up. I said it's like thunder from the belly of the earth. You
Oh, wow.
just have to experience it. I'm getting cold chills just talking about it. It is just so beautiful. So we want to share all that on October
Absolutely.
15th.
Kathy, we appreciate you stopping by. Hey, folks, let's give you the information about that Alaska Cruise Show. It's coming up Saturday, October 15th at the press room there in Kingsport. Starts at 1 p.m. You need to be there right at 1 o'clock. If you want more information, please, please, please call that number right now.